A very good morning, dear students. Welcome to e-learning classes of Sacred Hearts of the subject economics. Dear students, in the previous lecture of economics, we have started our chapter number 4, that is consumers equilibrium indifference curve analysis, and in that chapter we have discussed about the assumptions of indifference curve analysis, such as the money income is given and it does not change, consumer spend his income on the substitute goods, and monotonic preferences, and the consumer is rational. After that we have discussed about the indifference set, that tabular presentation which used to indicate the different combinations of two goods which used to provide the equal level of satisfaction. And after indifference set, we have discussed about the concept of indifference curve. And what was the indifference curve? It was a diagrammatic presentation of indifference set. Thereafter we have started the topic features or properties of indifference curve, and in these features we have discussed the two features. The very first feature is indifference curve slopes downward from left to right, and the second feature that we have discussed is indifference curve is convex to the point of origin, and it is due to decreasing MRS. And what is MRS? Marginal rate of substitution. And what was the formula? The formula was delta y upon delta x. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the further features of indifference curve and thereafter budget set and budget line. So let's get started. Initially, the third feature we are going to discuss today, that is the higher indifference curve shows higher level of satisfaction. Initially, we will discuss the concept of indifference map. So, a diagram in which we are drawing more than one indifference curve is considered as indifference map, and in an indifference map, the highest indifference curve will be providing the highest amount of satisfaction to the consumer. For example, in this indifference map, the highest satisfaction will be attained through the indifference curve 4, thereafter the indifference curve 3, thereafter indifference 2, and then indifference 1. That means the maximum satisfaction will be in IC4 and the minimum satisfaction will be in the IC1. Next feature, indifference curve do not intersect each other. If we talk about the indifference map, if we are drawing 2 indifference curve, we are drawing 10 indifference curve, or we are drawing the 20 indifference curve, no indifference curve intersect each other. Why it is so? Because every indifference curve is indicating or representing a different level of satisfaction, and whatever the satisfaction we are getting from the combination of apple and oranges, that satisfaction cannot be attained through the combination of the ball pen and gel pen. So every indifference curve is having the different level of satisfaction. Thereafter, indifference curve does not intersect x or y axis. It doesn't touch either the x-axis nor the y-axis. Why is it so? Because it is having the assumption that consumer is consuming two commodity, and if a indifference curve is touching x-axis or the y-axis, that means the consumption of other commodity is 0, and it will be the violation of assumptions of indifference curve. Now the next topic is consumer's budget, and in the consumer's budget we used to study the two concept, the budget set and the budget line. Initially we will discuss about the budget set. So what is the budget set? It refers to attainable combinations of a set of two goods given prices of the goods and the income of the consumer. That means the budget set is the combination of two goods in reference to the income of the consumer and prices of the goods. Now, budget set is also known as the budget constant. Why? Because it shows the limit up to which the consumer can purchase. It used to show the limit of the consumer. That is why it is also known as budget constant. And if we talk about the equation of budget set, then the equation is P1x1 plus Pyxy is less than or equals to y. Y is the income. Px, that is the price of x commodity. X1, that is the quantity of first commodity. P2, price of second commodity. X2, that is a quantity of other commodity. Now you can see the schedule as well. The budget set of a consumer is given. Good 1 and good 2 combinations are given that consumer can purchase with the given income. Now the next concept is budget line. What is the budget line? In the simple words, we can say budget line is the diagrammatic presentation of budget set, or in the other words, what we can say, budget line is a line showing the different possible combinations of two goods, good 1 and good 2, which the consumer can purchase with given income and prices of the commodity. And in the diagram also you can see the budget line, or budget line is also known as the price line, which is sloping downward from left to right in the straight manner. Now the last topic of today's lecture, that is the attainable and non-attainable combinations of budget line. Attainable, that means feasible, that is possible. Non-attainable, that means which is impossible. So if we talk about the attainable combination, then it refers to all those combinations or points which can be achieved by the consumer with the given income and prices of the commodity. Or if we talk about diagrammatically, then any point on the budget line or inside the budget line indicates the attainable or feasible combinations, and in the opposite side, any point that is beyond the budget line, that is beyond the AB line, that is with the yellow shape, will be considered as the non-attainable combinations. So this is all about today. Today we have discussed the left out features of indifference curve. Thereafter we have discussed the consumer's budget, budget set, budget line, and the attainable and non-attainable combinations of budget line. God bless you all. Lots of love.